today was about much more than just the Patriots going for a second straight win, but Bill Belichick building a case to remain the head coach here in New England. See, after reports came out earlier in the week that if the Pats finish the season strong, starting with a win over the Kansas City Chiefs, then Robert Kraft may rethink his decision on Belichick's future here as the head coach of the Pats. Well, the team, led by Belichick, followed that up with a 27-17 loss to KC, where the offense came back down to earth, and the defense had its worst showing post-bye. Bad news for Bill Belichick, poor to see for the players that put so much into this team, but good for a franchise in line for a top 3 pick in the draft that has so many holes across the roster. And while we see so many teams and franchises caving around the league and locker rooms falling apart, that's still not the case here in New England as they fall to 3-11.
Just simply not good enough. Started out hot in the first half again, like we did the previous week. Came in here, had made adjustments, understood what we wanted to attack. Went out in the second half, threw an interception on the first play of the second half, which is terrible on my part. You take away that, you take away 7 points, it's a whole different game. I mean, they got the ball on whatever yard line it was, and 2 plays later they scored. So, I mean, that's on me. You take away that play, it's a different game. So, not good enough. There's things that I'm going to clean up going into next week and get ready for the Broncos.
The defense does a great job, right? Like, they do a great job. They made some big plays, and we have to do a better job of converting touchdowns or points in those situations. And but look, we've got a really good defense, really good. Then we have a good football team, and we're just not playing up to that as a whole team. So that's what we have to do.
It was just a lack of communication on our part. Today we didn't meet our standards, and tomorrow we gotta come back in these meeting rooms and correct those, because we still got 3 games to go, and we're not giving up on anything. Being out there on the field with the guys, it shows a lot of character from each and every one of them. I didn't see anybody quit. I didn't see anybody complaining or whining. So I have nothing but respect for the guys in this building, and we just got to move on.
And just as there was some clarity for this defense that has kept the Pats in all their games as of late, there was a surprise role from cornerback Alex Austin, who started and played over J.C. Jackson the entire game. This was unexpected for Dietrich Wise, who said he anticipated Jackson would play his normal role simply from seeing him in the locker room before the game. Alex Austin himself didn't know he would be starting until right before kickoff. So when Bill Belichick was asked about this and if J.C. Jackson was available, he simply said no. When asked why, if it wasn't because of injury, Belichick doubled down and said he wasn't available, let's keep it at that. So just as the Pats defense was rounding into shape, they lost their form at cornerback, and now there's wonder around the rotation to lead this back unit. PNC Bank, helping to make banking easier.